For the everyday production and release of millions of platelets into the bloodstream. These multipotent stem cells live in the sinusoids and are capable of producing all type of blood cells depending on the signals they receive. So the answer is bone marrow. Next question is, increase in RBC more than normal is, and the options are leukopenia, anemia, polycythemia and leukemia, and the answer is polycythemia. So do you know what is polycythemia? Polycythemia means increased red blood cell volume, abnormally increased red cell production in the bone marrow causes polycythemia. These excess cells thicken your blood, slowing its flow, which may cause serious problems such as blood clots. So the answer is polycythemia. Next question is, acid rain is due to pollution of, and the options are dust, pesticides, SO2 and NO2, and the last one is carbon particles. So the answer is SO2 and NO2. So why is acid rain a form of pollution? Acid rain is caused by a chemical reaction that begins when compounds like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide released into the air. These substances can rise very high into the atmosphere, where they mix and react with water, oxygen, and other chemicals to form more acidic pollutants known as acid rain. So the answer is SO2 and NO2. Next question is, in almost all Indian metropolitan cities like Delhi, the major atmospheric pollutants is or are, and the options are suspended particulate matter, oxides of sulfur, carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, and the last one is oxides of nitrogen. So the answer is suspended particulate matter. So what is suspended particulate matter? Atmospheric particulate matter, also known as particulate matter or particulates, are microscopic solid or liquid matter suspended in the Earth's atmosphere. Particulate matter is the sum of all solid and liquid particles suspended in air, many of which are hazardous. This complex mixture includes both organic and inorganic particles such as dust, fumes, mist, smoke, and aerosol. So these particles vary greatly in size, shape, composition, and origin. It consists of microscopically small solid particles or liquid droplets. The smaller the particles, the deeper they can penetrate into the respiratory system, and the more hazardous they are to breathe. So the answer is suspended particulate matter. Next question is, photochemical smog formed in congested metropolitan cities mainly consist of, and the options are ozone, peroxyacetyl nitrate and NOx, smoke, peroxyacetyl nitrate and SO2, hydrocarbons, SO2 and CO2, and the last one is hydrocarbons, ozone and SO2. So the answer is hydrocarbons, SO2 and CO2. So what is photochemical smog? Photochemical smog is a type of smog produced when ultraviolet rays from the sun reacts with nitrogen dioxides in the atmosphere. It is visible as a brown haze and is most prominent during the morning and the afternoon, especially in densely populated warm cities. So this picture represents that when sunlight reacts with the NO2, which then interacts with other molecules in the air to form smog. So the answer is hydrocarbons, SO2 and CO2. Next question is, what is true about ribosomes? And the options are, the prokaryotic ribosomes are ATS, where S stands for sedimentation coefficient. These are composed of ribonucleic acid and proteins. These are found only in eukaryotic cells. And the last one is, these are self-splicing introns of some RNAs. So the answer is, these are composed of ribonucleic acids and proteins. So do you know what are the composition of ribosome? Ribosomes are composed of ribosomal RNA, rRNA and protein. So these prokaryotic cells have three types of rRNA: 16S rRNA, 23S rRNA and 5S rRNA. Like transfer RNA or tRNA, rRNA use intra-strand hydrogen bonding between complementary nucleotide base to form complex folded structures. Ribosomes are composed of two subunits with densities of 50S and 30S, and S refers to a unit of density. So the 30S subunit contains 16S rRNA and 21, and proteins, and the 50S subunit contains 5S and 23S rRNA and 31 proteins. So the answer is these are composed of nucleic acids and proteins. Next question is ninth clotting factor is, and the options are Stewart factor, proacyllerin, fibrinogen and Christmas factor. So the answer is Christmas factor. So what is Christmas factor? The Christmas factor is a protein whose deficiency was first discovered in the 1950s in a little boy by the name of Stephen Christmas, also known as factor 9. It is involved in blood clotting, and its deficiency causes the rare form of congenital male hemophilia. Alright guys, it was a great connecting. See you, have a good one. Thank you for watching. Don't forget the subscribe button and please also press a bell icon so you get notifications. Thanks a lot.